Hello friends, it's us again from Crypto Potato, ready to bring you your daily dose of crypto news. In today's video we'll cover some very interesting topics like whether the Federal Reserve plans to lower interest rates, Strategy's latest Bitcoin purchase, Ethereum's price surge, something curious related to Tron and other cool topics. Every like or subscription to our channel means a lot and we truly appreciate your support. Now let's dive deep. We start with a market overview, where today the situation looks a bit better than yesterday. A few hours ago, Bitcoin surged to almost $106,000 before pulling back to the current $105,400. The price rise is likely due to recent comments from the chairman of the US Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell. He emphasized the importance of global risk assessment models, sparking speculation about a potential rate cut. Additionally, inflation has dropped to 2.3% and unemployment remains stable, boosting investor optimism. Although the Fed maintains a cautious tone, markets are already expecting a more flexible policy in the second half of 2025, which could support the price rise of risk assets like Bitcoin. While Bitcoin's daily gain is minimal, the situation is different with some major altcoins. Ethereum's price jumped by over 4%, surpassing $2,600. Hyperliquid registered a 7% increase to over $35, and Solana, Monero, Pepe and many others are also in the green zone. Among the few losers today are BitTensor and Virtual. The total crypto market capitalization once again exceeded $3.4 trillion. Now on to an interesting yet somewhat expected piece of news. Strategy, the company founded by Michael Saylor, announced a new purchase of a modest, by their standards, 705 bitcoins for about $75 million. This increased their total holdings to over 580,000 bitcoins. The portfolio's value now exceeds an impressive $60 billion at today's prices, representing an unrealized gain of around $40 billion. Shortly after, the company announced plans for an IPO of 2.5 million shares of preferred stock under the ticker STRD at the price of $100 each. The raised funds will be used for general corporate purposes, including Bitcoin purchases. The shares will carry a 10% annual dividend, which is not guaranteed and non-cumulative. The company also retains the right to buy back the shares under certain conditions. We now fly over to Russia, where the country's largest commercial bank, Sber, has launched a new product, bonds tied to Bitcoin's price and the dollar to ruble exchange rate. The product is already available to qualified investors on the over-the-counter market, with plans for future listing on the Moscow Stock Exchange to ensure greater transparency and liquidity. All transactions are conducted in rubles under Russian regulations, eliminating the need for crypto wallets or unregulated platforms. Sber will also offer exchange-traded products with crypto exposure through its Sber Investments platform, starting with the Bitcoin futures product expected to debut on June 4th. This development coincides with the Russian central bank's decision to allow financial institutions to offer certain crypto investments to accredited investors without direct cryptocurrency sales. Meanwhile, Russian crypto assets have reached 827 billion rubles, or over $9 billion. Switching focus to the second largest cryptocurrency, Ethereum has extended its winning streak to 6 consecutive weeks with $321 million in new investments in Ethereum products just in the past week, bringing the total inflows to nearly $1.2 billion, the strongest performance since December 2024. According to CoinShares, this reflects a clear improvement in investor sentiment. Despite the inflows, total assets under management fell from $187 billion to $177 billion due to market volatility triggered by concerns over US tariffs. While Ethereum leads in inflows, Sui, Solana and Chainlink also posted modest gains, while XRP saw the biggest outflows of over $28 million. Investor interest is gradually shifting away from the US, though it remains the leader with $200 million in inflows, followed by Germany and Australia. Meanwhile, Ethereum announced a major reorganization of its research and development team. now under the name Protocol. The focus will be on 3 strategic priorities: scaling Layer 1, optimizing blobs, and improving user experience. Initiative leaders include Tim Bako, Dietrich, and Alex Stokes. The new structure aims to encourage close collaboration and faster transition from research to prototypes. Protocol will work in sync with other ecosystem teams and is looking for new members. Now let's check out what's happening with Tron. In May, the blockchain platform reached a new record in monthly transfer volume with almost 500 billion TRX tokens transferred, equivalent to about $132 billion. This represents a 34% increase compared to April and shows strong network activity and engagement. Despite a brief drop to around 25 cents due to market uncertainty, TRX quickly recovered to 27 cents and surpassed Cardano, taking 9th place by market capitalization. Moreover, Tron dominates stablecoin transaction volume in Latin America and Africa, overtaking Ethereum in client flow value, especially in countries like Brazil, Colombia, and Egypt. For dessert, we've prepared something interesting from Portugal. A recent study revealed that the country is solidifying its position as a preferred destination for crypto nomads, thanks to its unique combination of advantages. Portugal offers some of the most attractive tax benefits in the world: 0% capital gains on assets held for more than a year, and no taxes on crypto-to-crypto transactions. Programs like the Digital Nomad Visa make obtaining residency simple and affordable, without requiring major investments. Additionally, Portugal appeals with its pleasant climate, beautiful beaches, relatively low cost of living, and stable political environment. All attractive factors. Lisbon and coastal areas like Cascais and Ericeira are becoming hubs for crypto foundations and innovators. The country is accessible for travel across Europe and boasts a high level of English proficiency. Despite some administrative delays and bureaucracy, the crypto community sees Portugal as an ideal balance between favorable regulation, quality of life, and professional opportunities. That's all for today, friends. Have a great Tuesday and see you tomorrow.